Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Procrastination Studio. It's J Unit here again, or Josh, whatever you prefer to call me at this point. Why do you know what? I'm sorry, this is gonna be a random way to start this. I never saw that water tank. But anyway, welcome back, guys. Back at it again with some more Timberborn. My goal ultimately for this video is to get to the metal. I want to start the production of it. The problem is, in order to actually do that, I do need to get some of it to get the production started. I know, it's kind of backwards. You need it to start it. But yeah, that is my ultimate goal. We're pretty much leaving off from where we were last time. That drought's coming real soon. I can do the floodgate now. Now, the only reason I'd really put it back here is, again, my ultimate goal is to be able to set this up to disperse of bad water. But I kind of have 2 points here. I can do this, which then allows me the ability. There we go. I'm like, usually it lets me, but there we go. That's what I want to do. Because in my eyes, the ability to turn basically the power off whenever I see fit and keep the water backed up there is the priority. So I know there's no way they're going to get it done, but I know there's enough wood and wood planks started at the very least. Oh, you know what I can do is I can stop these mostly. Yeah, the district center, all that. But if I can get all that settled in, and what I can do even more further is once I can clear that section of land, I can extend the power, have it reach here, and then just do metal processing right there. I will admit they're quick, but unfortunately they are not quick enough. That is not going to be enough to help us. You know, there is something oddly satisfying about the sounds this game makes. Just the wood creaking. It's almost relaxing. But from before, again, this is just going to be some more. Why did I put it that way? I don't know. We're going to do that. Oh no, the drought has started. They're here to take all my water. But that's okay. Ultimately, what happens now is until the water gets low enough on these fellas to about, I think it's about right where these joints meet. I've got 3.5 days to either finish this. Oh, nope. Already starting to slow down, which is fine because I don't need the gears right now. So I'm hoping to just reserve the power for that. Oh no, it's already starting to take its toll. Because the problem is, once this stops spinning, mind you, it's still sharing, because you can see like the network power. Basically, whatever is attached to this still supplies power. So this guy is trying his darndest right now to keep all this up and running, to keep this piece in production. I can do a builder's hut. I'm gonna do that because then what that's going to do is that's gonna free up these guys to just kind of keep doing their thing. Oh, come on. Keep going. Keep going. You're still alive. Nope. We've dipped below the 200, so these are all going to start suffering a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, I think because now the choke point's getting smaller, it can maintain a little bit of power. But that's not going to last much longer. Wow, that water supply lasts a real long time. Oh, right. I can also turn these off now that all 3 of those are built. What level? You're all at that. That's fine. See, like, it's hanging on. It's trying, but it... Because these 2 have fully stopped now that the water is being blocked. Now, if I did something like this, you saw it for half a second. It, like, spun because the little bit of water that was hiding behind it was like, oh, hey, we can move now. This one, I think, is essentially it's done for. Like, just in the sense that it's supplying enough power that like a beaver can step on it and produce less or produce more than what it's doing. So all this is pretty much done until the end of the drought, which again is fine because I'd rather have this done for that in time. I'm gonna clear this way because I need to begin. I know my whole thing was I'm going to work on building my way to the thing, but this is also going to be something that is super important later. If I don't get this done now, I could be in a world of hurt later. Theoretically could bypass it. Again, I still need paper. Oh no, the third one's down. It's got this one little bit of water. Oh, and it's already starting to be worked on now. I can cancel this one because we can reach there. Oh, 4 more logs. And just like that, the water has stopped flowing, which is good because now when this begins, God, they're so oh, that's right. No, the builders now. The builders now, their sole job is to actually just build. I know, crazy thought. The builders build. I wonder if I... Oh, good selected. For what? Oh, the other wood pile. Right. But in doing all of that extra building, I have cleared out 1, 2. Oh, and here comes the cycle. Now, this is something I do need to be careful about because if I don't have water built up, when the water starts flushing in, oh, kind of the opposite of that, it'll start flooding, but that's good to know because that essentially means that my system's working. Only thing, and now that I think about it, because the way the map creator built these kind of back end, I guess you could almost call them overflow channels. I know that, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 10 water sources isn't going to be enough to overflow. Oh, that's what I'm worried about. You see, these guys are bad things. Those are things that I don't want. Because as it goes along, these are dying. I mean, it says drying, but here you can see. Oh, it doesn't tell me. It used to when you used to hover over it, but like, yeah, the bad water essentially is contaminated water, and the problem is it's flowing backwards faster than I think it's flowing this way. Because there's only that little outlet for all this water. The only other spot that you can see any... Oh, never mind. That's just... Okay, never mind. Yeah, building lacking power. I get it. That's what I'm looking for. Because see, now you can start to see it kind of shoveling in here. So if I drop this down, the water flows through. It's going to push all this back, mix in with some clean water, and it's going to keep this stuff from coming back here, which also is going to help me later on. Okay, you can kind of see the battle of the clean water taking over all the bad water. All right. So with that, our pursuit to the metal continues once more. I almost could. You know what? I might. Nope. Okay, game. I might hold off a little bit. Rebuild some of my gears and whatnot. Because that wood storage does or what was it, 1800, right? If I remember. Yeah, it does 1800 versus these guys is little 180, so it's literally a factor of 10 times what they do. I could probably clear one of these out, store that over there, and just clear this whole thing away, and it would almost never get full. And he's fixing his tooth again. Ugh, I don't like that feeling. We're just gonna turn that one off for a while. We're gonna leave that wide open. The only time I will close this one is the day that the drought starts, because then that allows whatever water is still hanging around. Oh, you know what? I might need to plug this one, actually. What would be the fastest route? Because this would make the most sense. It would stop all this excess water. Over here, but then there's a chance no backwater flood over there. Okay, interesting. I gotta figure out how to take care of that one. Building lacking workers. I guess one thing is fine. See, now we've completed 2 of my favorite things that a bit as well. It won't do it much good over here if it's draining out there, but I guess that is just 1 water block's length of water, so I'm okay with that. But this essentially creates my own little safe haven of water. No matter what happens, no matter how bad the water gets. Well, I guess that's not entirely true because it would still have to flow. I could build another one right here to literally just direct the flow. But that's why I'm going to get over here at some point, which reminds me more. Yeah. And Baba Yaga. Now, I'm not connecting that one for a specific reason, because once I do, I can get over here and like do something there. But the main reason is just to then keep all that clear like that. Come on. Need another 60 from you lads there. That's gonna take 60 divided by 5. Why can I not math here? 60 divided by 5. That is going to take a whole 12 hours. Mind you, that's 12 in-game hours, so about half a day. Then that means I'm actually going to turn that one off. See, and that's another thing is now that these are pretty much empty, I can do that and just turn these off. It'll all overflow back down here. But once they're fully empty, and in about, I don't know, less than 30 seconds here, I'll get the underground pile that I can build over here for allowing my forward operating team to basically clear the way completely. Ooh. Yo, since we moved out here, my nose has not been able to, like, or not my nose, but my eardrums. They have not been able to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they feel like they need to pop, but when they do, I can't hear anything after. I know it's probably something I should look into medically wise, but ain't nobody got time for that. I'm also gonna get rid of that guy because that one's kind of useless. Now the next bit of house. Oh, we got it. It's here. Yes. Now, waiting for previous stock to be removed. We're just gonna do this. You know what? I'm not gonna delete that because I'm gonna build a couple more. Just like that. This one can be all the wood. This one can be all the metal. And you know what? Let's make 2 of them out of metal. Because this is a lot. I know it's nowhere near. Oh. 120. Oh, plus there's the 2 underground mines. Yeah, actually the 2 is going to make a little more sense. Wow, look at this. I'm really growing over here, you know? The Tapper Shack. That's kind of my next thing, because then that's going to allow me to get the woodworking shop, which will allow me to make some cooler stuff. On top of all that, the next thing I would like to make is simple. This little thing called a rooftop terrace. I believe it doesn't actually even need to be a rooftop. I think it just needs to have like that. But this then gives my beavers, yeah, I don't even need anything fancy. Boom, boom. They want to be in the room. But now that means I don't need to make those. Those are fine. That means these guys now have a place to hang out after work, once that's built, of course. And look at that, I have an extra beaver now. I don't know what to do with him just now. But you know what, that's okay. I think that's going to be just grand. Berry Supply is doing well. You're doing, who is that? Naya Bingy. Don't you talk about my Bingy. All right. As I say, it's being worked on. It's just the planks getting over there. Once it does, oh wow, yeah, it's just the planks now. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. You know what? That also means I can clear these away, and I can just fill in there. Not superly necessary to be spending all that hard work doing stuff for that. I can make wheat, right? Debating putting it over here. I might just put that at another part. Might just build like a secondary farm with some additional foodstuffs. But oh, this is gonna be finished in the morning. These guys are gonna have so much to do. How far does their reach cover? Over there to. You guys don't cover all the way. So I think it was something like that. Let me double check. Oh, I got a little bit over here. A little too overzealous there, but that's okay. That will also give me the ability to kind of. Oh, no, never mind. That one got used up somewhere. I'm gonna pull him away. And I have a reason for that. Because just right there. I've had two of my beavers pass away due to old age, which is a great sign. That means I'm taking care of them. I don't know if exactly Zal's. I don't know who you is. But it will essentially I don't know if higher well-being made or means that they live longer. Oh, look at that. It's ready to take so much wood. Just okay, somebody decided to waste some gas on a rev. What I was meaning to say, and it was about to sound like a dirty joke, is look at all that wood they can fit in that hole. Yeah, I said it. What about these guys? What are those doing? Their gears. I have a place to put those. Come on. Oh, the hauling post. That's the other one. These guys essentially help. They're like the builder's hut, but these guys' only job is to move things from like from over here to in a water tank. That's all they do. That's their main job. So that's why if you'll see, not there. Am I crazy? Did they remove that? I think they did. Huh. There used to be a little button you could click that would say prioritize by haulers, which just means that they would go there first to like help clear that one away before going to anything else. Interesting. I am also going to build one of the storage units over here. Yep. Anywho, how we doing over here, lads? Filling in well. I think I'm gonna do this. Put a couple down here and a couple over here. They are not meant to be filled in positions right now. This is strictly just a thing of the vision of getting the robot stuff set up requires that. And what building is like? Oh, that's fine. I'll just shut that one down. And honestly, because the gears are about full, I can actually reduce the amount of these dudes operating. Because looks like legitimately all of the gears have already been handled for all of the major projects. Which is good because that'll put me at just about 200. But I'll still leave 2 operating. Now the big thing, and this is kind of where the backwards of my brain kind of works here, is now that I'm turning the gears off, I'm hoping that there'll start to be enough planks being built to like back up again. Because that's where I was saying before, it's like you need 2 lumber mills per 1 gear. Partially because the gears just, it eats them up so quickly because I think they work almost faster. Oh, no, it doesn't. I don't know why then. It always just seems like the gears I have backed up before the wood planks do. But that is okay. Because another thing I can actually do is just this. I can build an underground pile for it. Where it can take all those and store them. And then I can just... I don't know what I can do. I can do other things. Oh, look at that. The logs are practically done because they're right next door. The gears are just about done. I don't know why they're not picking from that one. But again, that's okay. Now that these guys cover more, there we go. I'm actually going to do a thing. It's going to be a little counterproductive at this exact second. I'm going to clear all this cutting to then focus solely on this. Now, you guys kind of don't have much of a choice, but what I can do then is begin, again, getting over here and start tearing down those ruins. You guys have done phenomenally. Like, I'm not even mad. You did great. You're doing fantastic. Oh, no, it's another drought. But we're ready this time. I'll have all the water backed up I need. Oh, this one also drains out too. Essentially, or no, this one doesn't. It stops right there. Okay. So yeah, this essentially... Nope, never mind. Because now this drains back out here. And in time, it drains all the way out through here. So I guess I could put like a dam over here for a levee so that water doesn't fully drain out there. And honestly, that's really all I need to do. I don't need to do anything fancy. So we're just gonna plop those right here. I'm gonna do them just in a couple spots because honestly, I kind of want to just set them and forget them. If I get to them, that's great. If not, no worries, no biggie. Oh, you guys built the second one already. Nice. You guys are fast. And we begin... Why can I not build right there? Oh, because there was a piece of wood in the way. Look at that. We're going to make it... We're going to get to the metal today. I'm not going to be able to build anything, but I can begin stockpiling. And I think that is the most important part. Oh, come on, days. Come on, lads. Oh, somebody grew up. What does that mean? I don't know. I can put them over here to work. And you know what? You are not priority. And you know what? Neither of these guys. I'm gonna stop the gears for now because again, we've got. Oh my God! You even finished the third one. Jeez, you guys are fast. Yeah, we just need planks built up. You know, I could theoretically build a beaver power farm, at least for now. Because when the drought happens, this will be something I can just be like, hey, look, I can switch over all of my water drawing dudes. Come over here and just work on hamster wheels for half a cycle. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. In 3, 2, 1, and drought begins now. I turn that off because then what happens is you saw the wave a little bit. The water's kind of flowing backwards, but all it's doing is that it like built up enough pressure to push there. And now you can see the water's kind of stagnating back to where it should be, except for over there, which allows me to do... Oh, game, please. There we go. Which allows me to do this, close that up, so that this water stays here. This water will not leave. I can keep these guys running because ultimately they're not going to cause any issues. I don't know why you're already there. Can't do anything yet anyway. What we need is this whole center section built. Because then that way these guys can get to work. Then I can also just do that in the meantime. I think these guys at max only do about 100. It's titled under horsepower, but I think it should be beaver power. We'll just change that every time it comes up. I'm kidding, of course. That's a lot of work to go and change a single piece of text every time. What's going on here, lads? Oh, you guys are now all out of reach, aren't you? That's okay. Because here's what I can have y'all do. I think I can also have you guys just kind of focus over there for a little bit. Actually, better yet, here's what's going to happen. Clear that, clear that, clear that, clear that. And we are just going to speedrun all that right there. Ooh, this is going to be a long drought. 5 days. Oofta. Oofta, my brothers. See, because no matter what I do until I plug that up, this is always going to drain out. These 2 sections will always drain out. And because you can also tell in the difference in like the color of the water, that's a darker blue, meaning that is a deeper reservoir. Admittedly, once it gets below that mark, which that's still going to take a while, but once it, you know, I forget how actually like interesting the game is from this point of view. Anyway, building lacking power because we never got to that section. And boom, just like that. We have 200 horsepower. I suppose I can build this one back up. Because each one provides roughly, I think it's 50. Or no, that would be right. It was 200. 40. I know how to math. But with that in mind, that's all that. Oh, you guys just built over there. Okay. So that works. Because again, once I finish clearing the rest of this up. Nope. I'm sorry. That all can be canceled in the cutting. I need y'all to just speedrun cut this stuff down. Yeah, some of this stuff you can have like cleared away like that. And then it's just automatically cleared away. But what I need them to do is literally just work on that section right there. Because we're getting that metal today. I'm like, where's all of it going? But that makes more sense. Planks. It all needs planks. It all needs plankton. Building lacking work. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need that one up anyway. I can pause that one. And then what's the other one? Not the grill. Okay, good. That works. Because again, now it's 5 beavers, basically keeping these up and running. See, it is 52. Oh, it is just 4 running. Okay, that makes more sense. No goods selected. Oh, right. Let's do some wood. Because I can also put that one away. Ah, Nasker. Take that one away. And take that away. And that. Just build. Just put it all towards building. Nothing to do in range. You guys have done wonderfully. Which now means it's time to go heavy metal. You guys basically encompass... Oh, there's... It's separated. Okay. Not that that's going to change. Oh, you're deeper. Oh, you're so much deeper. Okay, there we go. Once they clear that away, or at least enough of it, here they go. Oh, never mind. You're just going to walk through the ruins. That's fine. But now that that's a thing, I can begin working on the smelter. The very thing that will allow me to harness the metal. And that will allow me to begin making robots. Still a bit of a ways away, but this is ultimately the first step into major robot production. Where's all this water go? Oh, that's right. It's draining anyway. Shoot, I forgot. Oh, we'll just leave that open. That kind of sucks. I forget that it just drains all the time. It's fine. We'll just do this then. I wasted all that time for nothing. Sorry. We'll just do this. And then we'll just beeline it over there. So in that way, we can block the water entirely from ever leaving again. I suppose this way would probably be the smarter way. Yep, and there it goes. See? That's what I was worried about. Because, like, no matter what now I think the water has officially just stopped draining. But what's going to happen now is the ground is going to absorb the water like it does IRL. And there we go. All the water is gone. Buildings need water. Yeah, I know. And hey, look at that. Just in time. So, with the end of Cycle 6, we've begun the consumption of metal I guess not consumption, but we have begun the gathering of the metal. And by next episode, maybe poke our heads into a little bit of robot, just maybe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much again for joining me on this episode of Timberborn. Let me know how you're feeling about this whole series. Again, the first two episodes you guys have absolutely destroyed with views, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. But as always, it's never goodbye. It's we'll catch you next time. And bye!